The Kuala Lumpur Performing Arts is playing host to several gigs from Singapore this weekend as part of the Causeway exchange program. The innovative platform aims to continue to foster closer ties through art between the two neighbours after their first launch in the Arts House in Singapore last year. Singapore's popular actor and playwright Jonathan Lim takes centre stage with a monologue on this Emerald Hill to thrill the audience with humour depicting the social and political scenarios of Singapore today.
When I began, it really just began as a play about two people, Emily and Liao. And as it developed and their relationship developed, you realised that you sort of needed to throw other rocks into the water just to see the ripples. So that was when old Mr. Ngan appeared, who actually is Liao's nemesis from Pao Kun's original play. The coffin is too big for the hole. So it was interesting to see what's happened to him. It's like the sequel, you know, what happens to Voldemort after, that kind of feeling. And then 10 years ago when I wrote it, Christian, who directed it, challenged me to write the son of old Mr. Ngan, the new generation of bureaucracy, and we never got around to doing that, you know, and a couple of years later Christian passed away. So this play has sat on the shelf for the longest time, you know, but it's really exciting now to have Tina at the helm and to be able to really flesh it out now and have that quartet of characters. I think that it's a play that is about two people, but it's also about the world around them and how it's changed since the two plays were written in the 80s and since this was written in 2001. So it's been a long time, you know, and Singapore's come a really long way, but at heart, maybe not.
The play, directed by Christina Sargent and produced by Terence Tan, was first written in 2001 and has had a few changes since it was first directed by the late Christian Jid. Simultaneously, Food, Sex and Death, a screenplay by Singaporean award-winning writer Desmond Sim and Malaysian upcoming writer Nandang Abdul Rahman, will also be showcased this weekend. Its director, Christopher Ling, says the play, which features 5 short plays within it, also carries several themes.
Kermit and Miss Piggy have tickle sex. That's the one which has been unproduced prior to this. Asam Pedas Mama, which was staged at Short and Sweet, Malaysia, and one of Des's plays as well. So what I thought was combine these three, and it just very succinctly, or I guess conveniently, fell under this trio theme: food, sex, and death. Yeah. So that was. It's been about a year in planning, because immediately after our discussion about a year ago, they sent me the shorts, sent me a whole long list of plays which I vetted through and looked through, and we came up with a selection of 5. The interesting thing about it is, you know, when the play actually happens in front of you and you sit down, you actually watch it in the sitting, you know, people have told me that the play is all about family, it is all about loss, it is all about, you know, celebrating closure, it's all about all these different things. So not only is it purely about food, sex and death, I guess on a surface level, but as you go deeper, what you find is the parallels. The themes that are dealt with are very universal. It's all about being human, you know, and I strongly believe that with any play that you see, you must have some form of connection, you must have some sort of link, you must have a response, you know.
The 4-day performance is a treat for the Malaysian audience to have a taste of the lighter side of Singapore's talent before the next Causeway exchange takes place in Singapore next year.